My children used to collect baseball cards. You didn't play with them, but you traded them. Do you remember baseball cards?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Do they still have them?
They still have them.
Really?
Yep.
But you do something else with these. I mean, you play with them.
Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of TheCaliEffect, King of Games, and today we are going to be playing the best deck of the format. You guys thought Zodiac was the best deck? No. You thought True Draco was the best deck? Get out of here. Judge Judy is the best deck, and you guys seen it by the event when she scraped Antoine and Eric 2-0. Both of them get out of the courthouse. This is the exact same deck that she has used, and she has bestowed upon me the information to give to you guys. So let's see what's inside. We're going to be starting off with 3 copies of Judgment. This is the most evil side of Judge Judy. This is when she's calling you a liar, kicking you out of the courtroom, doing this, calling you stupid, saying she's smarter than you. This is exactly what you need inside of a 2200 attack monster. It is our strongest monster in the main deck, and is what we are using to pummel the opponent's face in. Next is 3 copies of Misjudge. This is the less evil side of her. This is when she's just listening and giving you that resting face that probably, you know, penetrates your soul and makes you feel all lonely, and she can tell when you're lying, but isn't going to say anything yet. This card allows you to destroy your opponent by doing the exact same thing. 3 copies of Bountiful Artemis. Now this card is the bailiff of the deck. He gives you advantage just by playing the deck. This is the reason why you scrape people. I mean, come on. No judge is that good without the bailiff. 3 copies of Star Seraph Scepter. Now what Star Seraph Scepter is, like, I guess you would say the gavel to Judge Judy. You know, I mean, there is no such thing as a judge without a great gavel, and if the scepter is the gavel, then the judgment is final. When this card is summoned, normally, like I said, you're going to lose because it's final. 3 copies of Star Seraph Sovereignty. This is the chair that Judge Judy sits on to cast judgment upon the GUyz. I don't even think GUyz is a word, but still, it makes sense. What this card does is when it is summoned, you get to judge your opponent. And no, you don't have to be religious to judge people. 3 copies of Star Seraph Scale. Now, I know that I said Bountiful Artemis is going to be the tipping point, is going to be tipping the scale, but you need a scale to tip on, and that's what Star Seraph Scale is. Too strong. Next, we're going to talk about the spells. More often than not, if you are on Judge Judy, you're probably for some small claims, but that doesn't mean that you can't be mistakenly arrested inside of her courtroom. Also, we run 3 copies of Mistaken Accusation because apparently Antoine didn't steal nothing, so maybe he was mistakenly accused. The jury's still out on that guy. That is it for the spell cards. For the trap cards, we run 3 copies of Solemn Authority. This card gives you the authorization to author someone to do something. And I know it doesn't have to make sense because it makes dollars, man. That's what it's all about. 3 copies of Solemn Judgment. This is when your opponent's not respecting your authority. You activate this card and now they must respect your authority. Look at all the ladies you got in the background. Think about that like Judge Judy. Like, she has a bunch of men in the back. Ew. Alright, next card. Barrage of Judgment. We run 3 copies on it. This is more than likely when she is trying to put a ruling on the field. When she comes by and says, no, MST doesn't negate. It's just balancing. It's that sauce. It's nasty. 3 copies of Judgment of Anubis. This card allows you to do things. I don't even know why it's in here. Why is this in here? You don't know? It's not as important as the other cards, but it's still important because it has Judgment in its name. You like it. 3 copies of Solemn Scolding. What Solemn Scolding does, that's pretty much Judge Judy telling you to shut up. All the other times that she talks to you, she's more than likely scolding you. So that's what we have. And then 3 copies of Just Desserts, because if you were stupid enough to get on the show, accuse someone of stealing cards, and then turn around and tell the police that you saw him steal cards, but at the same time tell the judge you didn't see him, then you got your Just Desserts. Okay, I'm just playing. Maybe he did deserve to get his cards. Maybe his cards were stolen, and no one deserves to get their cards stolen, but the jury is already out on this, and it's already been served. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the CaliEffect. I really hope you guys enjoyed the Judge Judy deck profile. This is going to be tier 1 above everyone else, and you guys should be playing that. If you're not, then prepare to be scraped by the Judge Judy deck. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.